Welcome back everybody to yet another Diablo 2 world record commentary. Now this one is taking the first ever sub 110 players 1 Bale kill. So from Teo, he managed to take it from Mr. Llama on the very same day that Mr. Llama actually got his first world record on this list. If we have a quick look at the list, here we go. This is the one we're looking at today. We watched Mr. Llama on the previous video installment. Interested to see, how things come. I know that Teo was just de-rusting, coming back and seeing if he could get that sub 110. Just to, since he's previously gotten the other, break points, I suppose it'd be, for those sub 10-minute increments, sub 120, sub 130, sub 140. So, pretty good for him to come through on this one. So let's just kick across and enjoy it. Here we are, Teo with 10909, Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, any percent normal Sorceress. Okay. Bottom left exit. Bottom right exit, rather. Which was actually the same as Llama got on the previous one. So that's interesting. Quick kills of the Fallen.
I had a run that I could have played. God damn it, Tim. Why did you miss that one?
Nice close down at least. But really hoping for a chest or something to give him some gold. What's he going to get? Is he going to get a good drop off a zombie or something? XP shrine, whatever, it's fine. Misses the Fallen like 50 times. And just leaves the mana potion behind. That is interesting to me.
My opportunity to annoy Teo with the resume message. I better not screw it up.
Will he pick up that buckler? Because that can roll a pretty good mod if it rolls of blocking or of deflecting, I think it is. At this early level, that gives pretty good gold. I think it's like 600, which is pretty much all you need for stamina potions and mana potions. Gets his first level.
Thank you very much for the resub.
Quick into Charge Bolt. Interesting that he's doing the hotkey method on Charge Bolt. And doesn't take the stamina shrine. So you can just click the Charge Bolt a second time in order for it to automatically map to your right click button. So I've seen a lot of players do that. Gets a quick shrine at the Cold Plains as well. That might help him out. We've seen that runners moved away. Oh, only 117 gold. That's pretty rough. So there we go. Just completely ditches that character. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Gets the Indrek map, potentially. If he ends up coming out this way, then it is the Indrek map. So let's have a look. Let's see how it goes. It looks like it's going the right way for him. Once again, quick Dabblekin. Grand Charm, there you go. That's the goal he needs. And Stamina Potion is going to carry him through all the way out to...
You just missed a zombie that is like standing right in front of you. Was even stunned because you hit it already. Jesus, man.
No time loss whatsoever.
That's how terrible you are, Teo. That is how terrible you are right now. Alright, I'm gonna grab that further than...
What are you... Okay, so he's left that there. He's going to run out of his town portal up to the skill shrine. I'm interested that he's not taking the skill shrine right now. I'm going to waste the time running up to the den for that. But okay.
Liking that means so.
Alright, he's definitely gotten the Indrek map, so that's pretty nice. Just checking out if there was a shrine there or something. And is he going to do the standard Teo thing of pumping energy first? Let's see. Let's see.
No. Real quick, definitely not.
Alright, down here to Akara. Will sell that Grand Charm for the potions he needs. And, yeah, nice.
Oh, God.
No, it goes Vitality this time. Interesting. Okay, so changed the classic Teo strat to go a bit more on Vitality and kind of take that hint from Llama, which is like, if you can go Vitality early, you are less likely to get put into hit recovery because less of a % of your health will be taken on each enemy attack. So that's an interesting insight there. because we've just seen with Teo consistently, ever since his assassin runs, he was consistently putting it into energy first rather than vitality. Just knowing how to dodge enemies and play the game well
Ozzy, why are you...
rather than worrying about dying
Clearing
at
the
all.
chat.
Kind of sad that I'm not watching this on Twitch now, because then I could see the chat at the same time. Ah, well. Alright, quickly scopes out. Did the shamans actually revive anyone?
Oh, God.
No, they didn't. Leaves the strangling gas potions in the ground, which, you know, could have been okay
There's
gold for
really
him as well.
nothing you need
I wonder
to
if he's going to go the
clear
charge bolt
chat
staff
for.
strategy as well, because, like, that was my big observation on Mr. Llama yesterday, was that he was not adequately rating the value of getting plus to skills gear if you compared it to the indirect 110-10, or 110-30 rather, sorry, for Llama's 110-10. And we saw like the plus to Nova was keeping enemies in hit recovery more often and stun locking them, whereas and Charge Bolt was helping him get the levels on.
Stop it, man. Serious right now.
Yeah, whereas the plus to Charge Bolt was helping level on Beetle Burst faster in the very early levels and kill Andariel faster as well, actually. Just leaving the mana pots on the ground is really interesting to me. Oh, there we go. Okay, runs back and gets it. Quickly scopes out. Yeah, he needs to run this way to clear the shamans. Kind of a lot of monsters in here, to be honest. So gonna get out, I reckon, around 420. Maybe even later. So quite a long den, really, all things considered. And perhaps that's like also attributable to the fact
to talk about.
that like he forced himself to get that first level, like get level 2 before he exited the Blood Maw, which is a thing
talking to me about the flags.
that I haven't really seen runners do for quite a long time, since the very early days of Teo pushing the Sorceress. Ooh, yeah, this is a long den. This is a very long den. 437, come on. Okay, so 440 den.
Are supposed to show my viewer or where the viewers of mine are coming from currently.
Alright. Not really enough gold to buy a staff, so that's rough. Just going to be stocking up on potions, basically. Got to get those stamina potions. Make sure you're not forced to walk through the cold plains or stony field. Gets a quick Gargantuan Beast boss pack, though. That's pretty helpful.
Find it interesting that Llama's not going for the hardcore now. Now that he briefly has the softcore one couple.
Too true there, Teo. Too true.
What time is it? On both fronts, it really comes down to like finishing
Alright.
a run. As per usual.
Grad's a nice XP shrine coming into the stony field. He got the first way exit on the stony field, which is pretty nice. Is he going to get some good boss packs, though?
Just
Not
added
really.
the
Not really.
Thing. Just
Here
added
we
the
go.
flag thing, so
Did the same thing as Llama,
I don't
which
know.
is he moved around a little bit closer to Rakan than I have seen other players do it pretty successfully, like Slimo, Indrek started casting at Rakan from further away. So that's interesting that these guys sort of getting closer to lure the minions towards them a little bit. Not the fastest exit from the Stony into the underground passage. Had to go all the way to the edge of the map, so not ideal.
I would assume
We'll be
there's, like,
looking for
like
the straight
50
across
or more
exit out
countries where
here,
nobody has
because the
watched it.
actual tile itself
Guarantee
is like
you
that.
there was
So
never
it's
ever
like
a North Korean in my chat or watching me.
Scopes out.
Guarantee you that one. Sorry.
Like this tile up here is likely to be shaped like that and then go into like a little blob. So that's why it's turned away from there. But it's kind of a risky move to be moving this far down off the path. Thinks he sees a boss pack?
Great map. A great map.
This is a weird underground
No,
passage.
it's not.
This is really weird. So it's like kind of fully wrapped
All the
around,
internet is blocked in North Korea.
whereas normally you expect it to just go straight through.
Only
So
Kim Jong Un that is having internet there.
all right. Not really too many boss packs in the underground passage either, even with this XP shrine. That is painful. Spending a good amount of time killing regular monsters while he's at it as well. Like if he had that +2
Yeah,
charge bolt
that's
stuff,
not-
that'd be those 2 casts that he's doing to clear enemies out of his way would only be 1, which
So
is
it's just so nice.
always worth
It's
noting.
so low.
Alright, there we go. Finally gets a boss pack with his XP shrine. Always want that because that's every enemy in that boss pack. I think there was 6 of them. Is as good as killing 7.5. So, you know, it's 45 enemies right there. Ooh, another boss pack. Oh, but his XP shrine ran out for it. Nicely keeps the distance on the mana burn though. Really don't want to be dealing with mana burn as a sorceress since basically all your damage is coming from mana derived spells. Tiny shaman pack there, not really worth it. And still, it's so weird to me that these days. Like
How did we get
when they
to
moved
that
away
point?
from it, it was weird to me, and now I'm like so used to it. It's weird to me people doing countess runs while doing
Oh,
like
yeah.
beetle burst farming, etc. Like going for the Taleth. Kind of a long explore here on the Black Marsh.
Top left is the X.
I've got flashes
Top right, I guess.
of
It's down a shrine, waypoint.
flashes of Lagzor right now with all this exploration. Not as bad as Lagzor. Lagzor ended up full exploring, but I guess Teo's going to come pretty close to it by the time he exits out the top left.
Do people like the flags? I mean, it's interesting. It's more interesting than Countess runs, apparently. Couple. What?
Wow, this is quite a distance from the waypoint. Kind of want to YOLO it. Gets an XP shrine though. Alright, there you go. Going, doing the wise thing and pushing straight on to the outer cloister as he got to the exit. Not running around looking for it. So that's actually a pretty nice time optimization. Ooh, is he going to get something good on that long staff? +1 to warmth is a thing. It's gold. You might be able to sell that. What level is he? He's level 6. He still should be getting a reasonable amount of charge bolt staves for
Probably
sale.
She has the epic award of
Better to shop at it when you're at
douchebag
like
of the
level
year.
2.
together with Trump,
Oh, the Trump comments.
probably.
Oh, the Trump comments.
The monastery on Dariel's stronghold.
All right. So yeah, just saving himself. Ooh, nice Yeti pack as he comes in. He might actually get level 7 here before he gets back to town. And is that a cold enchant? Yeah, it's cold enchant Yeti. Just want to keep your distance so you don't get hit by the Frost Nova. And hits that level 7, it's going to be even harder to find a plus to charge bolt staff now. And now that it's actually been hit, not a big deal. Alright, is he going to go Akara and try and shop some stuff? Probably. Probably a wise move.
Good day.
Okay, just stocking up on potions, and he really did not get much gold at all from that warmth stuff. I guess it's only a level
Never
1
get
skill, so
gold
that's
for
rough.
the freaking thing.
And grabs his XP shrine. Is he gonna find the tower
Yeah,
anytime
this is the
soon?
tower. Or it's like here, in the tucked into the corner. It is not tucked in the corner. But there's
Finds
a
another
like
brute boss pack, so that's pretty nice. Once again, they have pretty good XP, and 6 of them is very nice. Just had to run up and just whack that skeleton once, you know. Gotta love the Diablo controls for that sometimes.
Thing.
Oh man, this is a long explore.
Missed it by an inch.
Is he gonna get it? First try, let's see. Alright, left turn. Champion Ghosts lane. So the exit should be down here-ish.
Somebody actually ballsy enough to try your pizza, Pepper. Fuzzy boy.
Yep, nice. Just clicking on the graves, classic Teo style. Looking for that FCR ring and amulet. Should have seen that was locked and didn't waste his time, but anyway, that's okay. Oh, kind of long maps. Kind of long maps. This isn't great. Not good racks either. I guess if you could get
towards the
Gull-Dagger or something, but champion Blood Clan as well.
Up until
the
I
champions
got to the tower,
not
all the bosses
nowhere
were,
near
amazing, I would say.
as good, simply because 300% XP on those champions. I mean, he's actually killing them pretty quick. That's usually the problem with champions, is like they only one or two of them spawn, whereas he got 4 there, and 2. They usually have quite high health pools, so it takes a long time to kill them. So,
great stuff.
Oh man, yeah, this is not a great tower. You gotta hope for Teo, like if I was watching this live, that this would be a one and done tower run.
Try it. I'm shopping for charge bolts now.
Quickly checking the rooms. So I mentioned they're shopping for a charge bolt stuff, but yeah, I don't think he's going to have much luck at this point. Not when he's level 8 already. Tal Eth Ral, that is perfect. And is that a 2-socket armor as well? My rook? No. Oh well. That could have barely gone better for him, to be honest. Short of dropping FCR. He didn't actually wait for the chest to pop to see if there was rings, because that used to be a common check. He does have one shrine there.
But that's not what I need. Okay. Let's go.
What's gain? Wow, it's been a real consistent run lately of the left turns in the outer cloister, isn't it? I'm not going to comment on that, and you just know that from the pattern where the waypoint is, that it's a left turn here.
It's going to hurt a lot.
And here we go. Alright, boss pack. Skeleton's not the best, not the worst. But could be worse. They could be cold enchanted. That's the worst when you get ranged cult enchants. Ugh. Health potions. Ooh, you really needed some mana potions to drop there. There you go. There's the annoying archers. Just wisely leaves them behind. Oh no, he actually goes back and chooses to challenge them. I guess it's a pretty good pack there. There was 7 of them all up. 7 plus 35 is pretty good. It's not bad. Ooh, Longstaff. Is he gonna get the plus to Nova?
Hurts, man.
Just like Indrek got. No. Ugh, that hurts. But Tal Eth Ral, first Countess drop, is very nice. Kind of a long barracks at this point. Really want it to be turning off earlier. He's just scoping out that room to see if that is the exit there or if it's a left turn. Yep. So,
Oh boy. No health potions.
time loss. And more champions. Is he going to bother? Yes, he is. Okay. I mean, if you're only doing one tower run, probably helps. You kind of want to be level 10-ish, 10 or 11 taking on Andariel at this point, so it doesn't hurt to get the things pumping. Still hasn't put any extra into energy yet, which is really interesting. considering Teo's previous styles. So he's still sticking with a bit of the shrine checking stuff. Still keeping a few of the little idiosyncrasies that he had in all his previous runs, but has ditched the early energy strat, so that's interesting.
All about the
Alright, coming up here, and now we know it's a straight through map here in there, so it's just come through like this.
Doing necro runs next week.
It's not the worst, but kind of long. Here we are, another straight through over here. Tainted boss pack. I think that was actually pit spawn, wasn't it?
Already.
Kind of still spending a lot of time killing ordinary dudes. More champions. Guess the worst champions on this tile as well. That hurts. But does need the potions, so... Once again, quite a long out-of-the-way map. Yep, long jails, man. Long jails. That hurts. Alright, let's see. Is level 3 going to be nice to him? Was it Lagzor?
There's been this changing.
I think it was Lagzor who had the long jails
strategy,
previously, wasn't
which
it?
results in times being quicker, or yeah, getting quicker. Is for the change.
Now left turn on level 3, as we know.
Like a really good run.
And what are we going to get up here?
That's a boss group.
Nice. Gets at least a good sized boss pack there. 7 guys.
2 or 3 charge balls is like really.
Funnels them through the door. It's a thing of beauty to see. It didn't quite pay off exactly as you liked, and you didn't get any mana potion drops. That hurts.
Even with 4 people running this category, or 5 people, or whatever, how many people there are actually running this right now? Sorc right now.
And
Didn't
once
expect
again,
that much to happen though.
very,
very absolutely monkerized.
yeah, long jails, not getting the good spawns in the champion tiles. That is rough. God, so much opportunity here. It's crazy watching these world records and just being like, oh, there's so much opportunity still.
Not enough mana.
Yep, gets hit by the mana burn. Finally actually gets some mana potion drops though, so that helps. All res on a shield this early. I didn't realize that would be a thing.
Yeah, that's
So that might be some good gold there at least.
This place chills me to the bone.
really a lot.
Yeah, really want to be getting 22 minutes down in Andariel. And at this point, oof. Oh, and Ratmen as well. I mean, at least they die quick, but yeah. Just getting all the guaranteed champion spawn tiles and none of the shaman or here we go, finally. Devilkin spawns. That's what you really want. Because each of those little minions, 500% XP, and look how many there are, and they just die so quick. Oh, it's beautiful. Grabs his socket stuff, leaves the minions behind. I know he's probably killed a fair few of them already, but you know. Thank you. Oh gosh, actually finally makes use of the ruby socket helm. Kind of interested that like he's got a Rao rune, so
even more.
I guess if he's got a spare socket, he can just put the Rao rune in there later and have plus 10 to life and another 30 fire res from the Rao. And as we saw with Llama yesterday, that, ooh, nice, very quick Catacombs level 2. That's awesome. That fire res does make a pretty big difference when you're getting into Act 4. Just means you can play, like if you don't have that plus Nova like Indrek was rocking, you can play a bit riskier and take on the likes of Infector, etc. much more easily when you've got a good amount of fire res, simply because that Inferno attack just shreds your health. Come on. Alright. Well, at least we got a very quick level 2.
And dead end again.
But level 3 is not looking great.
Yeah, rip fucking catacombs and jail. God damn it, man.
Yeah, that hurts, man. That hurts. Big explore, only one good boss group. I mean, he found a second boss pack being the champions, but they were champion tainted with their huge health pools. Almost turned away from the exit. You were a little bit rusty, weren't you, Taya? Alright, and then coming up on Andariel, 23 minutes in, about a minute behind where you want to be. Honestly, a good amount of that is just like that long turn. So, check out Long Man if you haven't. Alright, gotta drag Andariel down, kill that shaman so he's not spawning all the meat shields for her. Grabs the small smoked sphere. Hopefully that's got some plus skills on it for him, and he needs a potion. Oh, only 2 to life on that smoked sphere. He's not getting any good staff mod rolls whatsoever lately. But he's got the imbue quest. I forgot about that, so he's probably going to imbue the smoked sphere. That is... I'm so used to seeing runners imbue boots. Interesting that he's got her in a position where she's just meleeing. That was an extremely clean Andariel fight, I gotta say. For level 10? Level 10 Andariel fight? Wow. There we go, imbuing.
The evil queen has
Looking for armor. Now just needs to make sure he remembers to get 27 strength and not mess that up like, oof, frozen armor. I mean, it helps, but it's not what you really want. So what's his gold like? 8 grand. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough on gold at the minute too. Light res and belt. Whew. Yep, and he needs to just pump his strength another 5 points in order to be able to use that gear that he just bought. Alright. Cranking out here, 25 minutes coming out into the Rocky Waste. Is he going to get a fast exit here? He's got to make it up somewhere. Come on. Like to be this far behind at this point? Like he's not even level 11 yet. So he's behind on levels and on time coming into Act 2. Doesn't get the fast exit. I think I know how he makes it up, yeah.
Oh, giants.
From memory, I'm pretty sure he ends up getting some massive boss packs at in the Far Oasis. I don't even know if he gets Beetle Burst. It's been a long time since I watched this. I remember watching it when he first got the record. I mean, Beetle Boss group as he runs through the Rocky Waste isn't the worst, at least. I can't even remember what's on those boots he got, because it was rare boots from earlier. Alright, gets the second way exit from the Rocky Waste, so not a huge time suck there. That might help him out a little bit. Quick boss pack here in the Dry Hills is also going to help. Lightning Enchanted, though, is not going to help. Does he even have telekinesis yet? I guess you want to be investing in damage early. Probably want telekinesis at about level 12, is my guess. Surprised he did not click the Mana Shrine, to be honest. Finds his Halls of the Dead, so that's going to help him later come back if he gets the map first try that he wants. Alternately, it's not going to help him at all if he ends up having to reroll.
Always played with these hotkeys, and I just am not willing to change my habits in that regard.
And running on up, kind of a long Dry Hills, but at least he gets the waypoint, so that's going to help later in terms of if he has to re-roll his map, it means he doesn't have to search around from the far oasis through to find the Dry Hills exit again. And it means he'll hopefully be closer to that Halls of the Dead waypoint. Now, since he's already found everything, doesn't matter that he's running close to the edge.
Oasis. That's cool.
It's very long Dry Hills, like that's the longest possible way, and he was forced to go that way because it was the 3/4 map.
I have never played Diablo without with other hotkeys.
So
Always played with the F keys.
is that a lightning enchanted itchies pack?
My muscle memory is just F keys. That's how it is.
So not looking good so far. I mean, he's got champion itchies, which has sucked up all his boss pack spawns so far. Just needs to get those potions though. Save himself shopping. Because time shopping is time lost. Is he gonna... the longer and longer he spends running around looking for things and killing things, the more and more I'm certain that he's going to have to re-roll. But re-rolling just is such a huge time loss. Let's see. What does he get? More beetles, more itchies. Good lord, the monster density on this map is actually kind of huge. So used to seeing just empty oases. What's the exit to the Lost City though? There you go. There is his far oasis waypoint. He'll quickly check up here, see if he can find Beetle Burst. And
No
doesn't.
Let's check if there's like literally nothing around this thing.
Just going to see if he can find anything better. Looking rough. Okay, so he gets a boss pack spawn there. So maybe he'll be re-rolling, hoping for that boss pack to keep spawning. Sorry, not re-rolling, just save and quit and just keep hoping for that particular Beetles boss pack to spawn. Needs that extra little bit in strength so he can clear up his inventory. Yes, alright, so he's got the boss pack right next to the waypoint. And that's actually a little bit closer than Llama's was. But no second boss pack. So that's hurting a little bit. Alright. Light res on a light belt is helping at least. At least he's got a second row. Ooh, there we go. There's the champs. That's what I remember seeing. Okay. So he doesn't actually have the leveling up splits. Kind of a small champ pack though. I think there was only 2 champs there that time. There we go. Level 13. Gets the telekinesis just to save himself the running distance. And this is actually incredibly nice. It's so rare for a champ pack to consistently respawn. Grand Sept is going to be good gold. Dies though.
That's bad.
At least he doesn't have to recover a lot of ground there though. That was really bad. Like all the enemies are already dead. Oof.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, that was suboptimal. I don't know that it was worth your time picking up the chainmail there, man. Alright, that was a good 15-second time loss. But you can see here, if you contrast this boss pack spawn with Beetle Burst only ever spawns
Come on. Why was there still fire damage? Thought I killed
with
one with the fire.
3 minions. Whereas this box pack seems to be spawning with about 5, to be honest. So that's actually pretty amazing. Just sucks that the time loss to deaths.
Oh my god, Teo, please. Focus.
There we go. Very nice. Look at that. Look at all those minions for those champions. Actually, not that many. I think it was about 6 again. There were only 2 champions that time. 2 champions is still better than 1 boss when they each spawn with 3 minions, but... yeah, I'm really interested to see what happens on the Indrek runs that really push it beyond this. I think he gets as low as 106 from looking at that document earlier, so...
No, what is it?
not spending the extra time running around the map because he knows that he can just reset. Loses his one precious bit of lightning resistance. Crazy lucky map to be constantly spawning these packs, I gotta say.
Your presence honors me.
Doesn't look like any boss packs here this time though. Just quit, man. Just quit. Get out.
Oh, come on.
Where can I take you?
Is that lightning enchant? Freaking... what the hell? You even killed me.
Oh, there was a boss pack somewhere there.
Man.
Okay. That was weird.
Ridiculous.
That was real weird. Nothing again. So this is the thing, like,
Come on.
I remember at the time watching streamers really hope for that double boss pack, like Beetle Burst and another boss pack, whereas Teo's running a couple of times here with no boss packs. It just goes to show the benefit of having like the time lost to running, which is why it also surprised me when Llama had faster run walk yesterday that he didn't get even more of a time advantage from that Gorefoots that he picked. You want? Is it going to be FCR? Probably not.
Where can I take you?
Nothing.
It started so good there. It started so good and now it's letting me down, man.
Need to get rid of that bow. Alright, so he's got 7 light res now from those amazing gloves. Every bit helps. We can see that he's died a couple of times to light res.
Can I take you?
And definitely being pretty aggressive with his casts here. Like, see how often he is coming to just almost complete and utter death. I gotta say, like, Indrek's runs on Beetle Burst were a lot cleaner.
Welcome.
Alright, just gonna save that to sell. So the plus to Bone Wall would have sold for more than 5 grand, which is why he kept that and didn't sell it. Also, it's not really taking up much space in his inventory, so worth just holding on to that for the extra gold. Nothing for nobody. Getting quite a lot of dead map spawns here. I guess since he was early coming back to running for this,
Lightning enchanted.
then yeah, he would have been just pushing through to see can he at least get a personal best on this.
That means I have to go for potions real quick, unfortunately.
And this is the downside with not getting that guaranteed boss pack spawn every time. He does actually need to stock up on potions. There you go, there's the good money. Just deposit your gold. Thank you. Did you deposit all this gold? Or is it still in his inventory? I missed it. It looked like he did, and it sounded like he did, but then the number was still in his inventory, so maybe it just didn't refresh.
Where did my champions one go, man? Where'd it go?
Oh dear.
Can I take you?
That was way too much.
It's alright, you're going to respec out of it anyway. But is doing the spec into being able to wear his stealth armor before, while going from level 17 to 18. So It was a thing that I criticized Lagzor for, and good to see that Teo's making the little optimization there while he can. And will also help ensure that he doesn't mess up having the strength to use the armor. 2 static field, huh?
Your presence honors me.
There we go.
There's the champions, that's what you want. And that's actually a pretty good sized champion pack as well. Nice. Alright, coming up. Oh, on level 17. Should get that in the next 2 runs, I'd suspect, unless it just gets nothing. F.
Your presence honors me.
Alright. And this is what I was saying, like why it was so surprising that he's getting this guaranteed boss pack spawn. Just because that's normally what you see. Like, the frequency of no boss pack there whatsoever. And it not being beetles especially. Like, this is just incredibly rare. That's why they're normally pushing a super unique strategy of having beetle burst, or prior to that, you know, experimenting with Dark Elder as well.
Where can I take you?
Or, with the current strategy, the guaranteed champion pack spawn tile.
Good day.
Nice. Look at that extra run speed. Very nice. Oh, and listen to that increased frequency on the casting. God, you love it. That much. You wouldn't think that 2 frames difference would be that much, but it really, really is. Did he not get another socketed helm? I thought this helm that he had already had a spare socket. Considered picking up the ring mail there.
Come on, give me the one socket helm. Just once. Perfect.
Okay.
Your presence honors me.
So ditches the plus life helm for setting up so he doesn't have to worry about it later with the plus fire res, with his Ral rune, and then just chugging on through.
Couple of those spawns actually hurt a lot.
Your presence honors me.
It's crazy to believe, like, the pace of leveling he's getting right now, to be honest. Like, 41 minutes, probably. I think Llama was 43 when he got to level 18. So, with all these no spawns, that's actually really astonishing that he's still getting this. This goes to show the power of getting not Beetle Burst packs, basically. Like, yeah, man. Getting 4 to 6 minions instead of just 3.
Good day.
Like, it's effectively the same as getting 2 Beetle Burst spawns in the same time. And when it's actually closer as well. It's just that no spawn really hurts. Alright, respec. Alright, up to 27 strength. 50 energy for the teleporting. And rest in vitality. Here we go. Getting his hotkeys sorted while he's running. And he doesn't actually need to... Ooh, gets rid of the Yeah, there you go. So now he's got a bit of cold res and a bit of plus life from a small charm. Every little bit helps. And he knows where the halls of the dead are, so that's going to help him a lot. He knows where the exit is, and he gets the maggot layer pretty quick as well. That's pretty nice. Not bothering with boss pack kills at all in here. I think he's going to rely on leveling in the Flayer dungeon.
Stop kicking out of the window, please, too. Fuck, it's right next to the entrance there.
I need mana.
Wrap around map, that hurts a lot. So what's that, another 15 seconds?
Not enough mana.
Actually, might even be longer. Might be half a minute by the time he gets there. Oh, so many opportunities. Oh, there we go. Faster act, level 2. So that's pretty nice.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
And just getting really hurt in here. Trying to go the straight way. Not killing any enemies whatsoever in here. Just keen to stay alive, get the missions, and just get to Act 3 as quick as possible. Now, as I mentioned earlier, very nice that he didn't have to re-roll his maps, so now he knows exactly where he needs to go for the cube.
I need mana.
And he also knows the exit out to the Lost City, so he's pretty sweet on that. And you can see he can't just teleport constantly throughout this. Left turn, as we always like to cover off here.
Late mana
So it's going to be
potions
this side
first.
out here.
Not enough mana.
Not the worst. Yeah, so he can't just be constantly teleporting because he's only got light mana potions. Ooh, that's going to be confusing later.
Mana.
So he has to run quite a bit in between teleports just to make sure that his mana has time to properly regenerate. Because if he goes to 0, I think it actually stops the mana. Oh, no, I think it keeps respawning, but it's just really slow still. Tier rune. Interesting. Is he going to use the tier? He's got a spare socket in his helm.
Come on.
It would make sense to use. Could help him out, you know, in Act 4. We'll be doing a lot of Novas just in the chaos, I guess. Not in the fast exit, unfortunately. This is the beauty of getting teleport early. You don't lose as much time when you don't get the optimal maps.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Second way. Not the worst. And is he going to get a good map here? Let's see.
Not enough mana.
And actually wisely walks up to see whether Fang Skin is on. Did he get that? Yeah, he did get the amulet. Alright, cool.
Who would have thought that such primitive beings could cause
There we go. Yep. Tears, the helm, makes perfect sense. And since he's not really going to be running anymore, can just get rid of those stamina potions. Very nice. Alright. He's in the zone now. No more talking to chat. It's on.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Straight on through the level 2. Is he going to spend any time killing any bosses whatsoever in Act 2? I'm not sure. Basically, no, is the answer. Alright, and how many ways in Arcane is he going to get? We saw Llama actually weirdly got a first way on the previous run. That was a weird sneeze. Alright.
Oh,
And he gets the first way. Beautiful. Up to the sun. Sun's always right in the middle.
I need mana.
Always annoys me that you so rarely get boss packs out there in the valley. Tries to get the well and just misses it, slightly impatient.
Not enough mana.
He knows that the game is on.
I need mana.
Oof.
Fuck. That's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, that's not ideal. And they're all going to be getting resurrected in that time as well. Needs to get... Yeah, don't stock up too much. Quite frankly, I'm kind of surprised he did it at all. What are you doing, man? Oh, nerves, man. The nerves. You can tell. They're getting to him. So that was another
Oh, crap.
15-second time loss.
Nerves, man. Nerves.
Could have played the tombs a lot better. Alright, let's see how his Duriel kill goes at least. You can tell he's saying his nerves are up. His nerves are up. Pretty nice, pretty nice. He knows what he's doing on the Duriel kill though. Beautiful. Nova. Nova. Bang. And that scale mail is going to give him some gold. He's been... For all the drops he's picked up, he has been pretty unlucky on gold so far. Gotta say.
I have TPs. I just bought them. Oh, good. Nice.
Poison res on that, but I didn't see anything else. Fireball. Energy though.
High res, light res.
Ooh, that's actually good res. That'll help a bit. 14k gold. He's just really weak gold game. So, pressure's going to be on to manage that effectively. Look at that. He's got 22 fire res, just needs to get that extra level in order to get that extra 30 active. But at least with the 22, that's going to help him not get insta-ripped by any shamans that he comes across. That was a turn off there, so...
I don't like all of these split ways there that I've seen already.
That's a little bit concerning, yeah. Just leaving a town portal behind in case, you know, the actual break-off point is there. Yeah, it's looking to be a pretty fat spider forest. Is he going to get... Oh, he does get spider cavern first try. That's pretty nice. And you can see he's really upping the teleporting game now. Now that he has the mana potions to support him. Surprised that Zark didn't aggro earlier.
I can't carry anymore.
There you go. And with a few greater potions dropping as well, that helps. Oh, nice. Gets the marsh skip. Safety TP. Oh yeah, if he did not have that 22 fire res from his wand, then he would have been gone. Getting hit recovery while in an inferno from a shaman, that is not a good time. Thank you, Duriel. That's all we can say to that. I mean, he did have his safety TP at least, so, but still, I reckon that probably would have been enough to leave Llama with the record after this if he didn't have that one drop. Wow.
I must take this to Ormus.
Kind of a lame ring. Could have been okay res on it. Like, there was a couple of items on there, the cold res, but yeah. And he decides to buy it back as well. So that's going to hurt his gold his gold game even more. But does get the first encampment. So, you know, that helps. I'm really interested to see how his gold plays out. Because he's only 20k. He's going to be wanting some good drops off Mephisto and Diablo, that's for sure. Like, he's not really going to be killing that many more boss packs at this point. Oh, that's right. He didn't have any rings or amulets. Like, up until that one from Ormus. That is crazy. No wonder his resistances were so weak. Is he going to do it? He is going to go into the encampment, hoping for the waypoint here. Gets it. That way he can just play it safe and going through. Mana per kill is actually kind of helpful. will be a nice boost to the tier rune he has. And now he's got his fire res active. You can see over here in the corner. Where am I? Over here, 52 fire res. So that's going to really help out, keep him safe, especially coming through the Flayer dungeon where there's such tight quarters with those shamans. And there you go. Straight on through. And he clicks outside of his window. Always stressful.
I don't sense any magic about this item.
Sacred Globe could be good. Ditches the poleaxe though. That's interesting. Because poleaxe can still be pretty good. Oh my gosh, that gold is so weak. Like he picked up an orb and it still just gave him nothing. Oh, that hurts so much. Like from the amount of orbs and staves and stuff that he's picked up, I would expect him to have 50k gold just lying around at this point, and
Not enough mana.
only 17. Like I know he died a couple of times back in Act 2 leveling, but still. And actually, yeah, he just made a note on his experience. Like, would expect him to be a little bit closer to 19 with that density out in the Flayer jungle. Probably not worth his time killing that. I know they were high density, but that's what you want. Lightning Enchanted, though, is not great.
I need mana.
And how the sewer's going to treat him. They can always be such a big hidden time suck. We haven't really seen it in the world records, but that's because we are coming from such a biased sample. All the ones that we would have watched, all the ones that had bad sewers didn't become world records, is basically what you can read from that. And didn't get it too nice, so we'll see how he goes. Finds a boss pack here on the causeway, which is common. But once again, lightning enchanted.
Everywhere.
That hurts. And
Should
that
be fine
hurts.
with the boss in the sewers.
Getting pretty close to 20 though. There we go. Where's Icewing? And just picks up the antlers again. I'm surprised he didn't Nova just a couple more times for that guy. Ooh. Grand Scepter should be gold. Doesn't pick up the chain boots. I guess he didn't want to put an extra 2 strength points in. It's going to be pretty hard to manage that. But, oh my god. Another scepter, no staff mods. Ethereal self-rep. Come on. Oh, this gold game is so rough, man. I honestly wonder if he's going to have to sell his stealth when he's fighting Bale. Grabs the Merc, nice little optimization while it's just going through the animation cycle there. And left turn here on the Durance, level 1, straight through on level 2. Kind of a long level 1 already though. This is not what you want. Wow, it was 54 seconds. He was a minute ahead of Llama coming out of Act 2. Wow. Even with that rough tomb. Anyway, up to Mephisto. This is a very nice clean kill. Look at that, beautiful.
I am overburdened.
Doesn't spend the time picking up the gold though. That's gonna hurt.
Gold though.
Yep.
Gold is an issue.
I don't know that there was actually that much there though. It's probably the thing.
Gold is an issue.
See what I mean? Like 2k gold. This is gonna be tight. Oof, nice. Quick exit. Every teleport he doesn't have to do is going to be helping a lot here. Oh, nicely spotted. But very nice, quick City of the Damned. That is amazing Act 4 map so far. How's his River of Flame going to treat him? Oh, what? Amazing Act 4 maps. Amazing. I'm going to make note of that. Alright, up here, how's this Chaos looking? It's not too busy. It all comes down to in the corners though. And this is where those tier runes are really going to matter. But he loses his Mercenary, which is not great when you're getting constantly put into hit recovery. He needs that plate mail off the ground so he can have the gold to revive his Mercenary. Whew. Ouch. That hurts. So he's going to be coming out of this probably with 2k gold again after having to resurrect his... Yeah, okay, so only 2k gold to resurrect his Mercenary. That's something at least. Come on. Here we go. Nicely gets Grand Vizier isolated from the rest of the pack though, so he doesn't have to spend all his time fighting him. Probably wanted that maul instead of that axe, but that's okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's some pretty strong density down there where... Whoa. Desace is going to spawn. Oh, God. This is tight, man. This is tight. And without Pluster skills, you can't rely on... Yep. Rip Mercenary again. Drop a TP, man. Drop a TP. You don't have a safety TP active. This is so stressful. Holy cow. Yeah, once again, like, compared to Indrek's run where every Nova was sending the enemies into hit recovery, look at this. Like, they're just... Oh, okay, he did have a TP. That was tough, man. This has been brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Oh, the
And it's an ethereal breastplate as well. When he needs the gold, the armors drop ethereal. Come on. Surprised he's not Frost Novering first?
Everything's working.
Not doing the Frost Nova statics? Like just relying on his actual Nova skill to do the damage? Seems kind of suboptimal here.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I can understand that for sure.
So.
Yep, selling his gear. Bye-bye Cold Res. Oh well, it wasn't that great a ring in the end anyway.
I really need a big drop from Diablo.
Even with that 50 fire res, he like lost about 80% of his health just then. Like imagine if he didn't have it. Well, at least, you know, Chaos Sanctuary, you don't have to run to get to the town portal. So, you know, there's that.
Come on, spawn already.
We didn't get the not even death can save you from me thing. Alright, pretty clean D fight so far.
Big drop down.
Nice, that was actually...
Fuck.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god, this gold. He is gonna have to sell his stealth, I think.
Terror stalks hell no more.
I mean, he doesn't need his fire res anymore, so rip helm.
God.
Wow. Is there any other gold anywhere for him to pick up? Short spear. 4k there. Maul. That is brutal.
Big box. No life.
Oof. That was... Ouch. Oh my god. For the gold game he's had so far, to get nothing off Diablo at all. That is the worst Diablo drop I think I've ever seen.
Pretty sure I will have to sell my wand as well.
Oh man. I mean, yeah. He's basically just getting resistances off his wand, so he's not... Yeah. Honestly, kind of expected him to do the kill shank strat there. Nice quick reading of the small sliver of map you can see to know which way to continue traveling up here in the frigid. Perfectly places himself on the map to immediately get that straight through narrow pass out to the plateau.
I need mana.
And is he going to get a good map here?
Not enough mana.
Well, it's not too bad. It's not the worst. Kind of long, but it's alright. Didn't have to explore that much of it. It was just a straight path. That's a nice one. That's what you want. And out on the tundra. Nothing to do here. Let's just wait and see. How do we think his Ancients fight's going to go? Really needs his mercenary here for the Ancients fight, just to get all the Ancients to stand in close proximity so we can static them all at the same time. Because when you're doing 25% of their life each cast, yeah, there you go. He has to run back to Act 4 to buy the potions. Oh, man. 3 grand. 3 grand. Ouch. I'm surprised he's still buying greater healing potions. He should just be buying large healing potions at this point. He's that tight on gold. But anyway, see, there you go. You can see all the Ancients close together. Just needed to get a little bit closer to Talic to get those statics off. But there goes Korlik. There goes Talic. Surely. Oh.
Really? Cursed man.
Lucky that that curse didn't last too long. I'm so used to watching Ancients fights where the curse just never basically goes away. Once you curse, it's done. Alright, Ancients fight not too bad in all. And safety town portals. Just since he's that far ahead, basically.
Not enough mana.
It's going to be tight. Alright, not a bad. Level 1. How's level 2 going to treat him?
One game, I don't have the money for this.
That's basically it. Doesn't have the money to support his mana habit. It's just crippling at this point in time.
I need mana.
Show me those red highlights. Where are the red highlights? There we go. Woo. Doesn't find the waypoint first either, so that also helps. And a very quick level 3. That's what he needed. Pretty empty throne as well. That's nice. Like, seriously, 3 Stygians? That's nice. That's what you needed. He's out of town portals, though. So he needs to make sure when he goes back to town, he needs to stock up on town portals. That's for sure. Seriously? That was weird that he was not going Frost Nova first. Tension is real, man. The tension is real. It's all going to come down to that wave 3 drag and how clean that is to see how beatable this record really was. Outside of, you know, the mistakes earlier, the gold.
Yeah, relax.
Basically how beatable the record is after the Diablo split.
Come on, buddy. Please.
Alright, this is...
Please.
All things considered, not that bad. Come on. There you go. He's got Bartok following him.
Come on over here.
Out the door. Down we go. And annoyingly, a council member summons Hydras just as he comes back in. So now he has to wait for those Hydras to go away. We'll grab them all. And gotta go back and get town portals, man. Surprised he didn't let Bale start laughing. Out of gold. Gonna sell those charms, surely? I mean, I didn't realize you can click the portal to Herogoth.
Fruit my
There you go.
focus. That's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. The lack of fire res here is actually quite dangerous, isn't it? Didn't even think of that. But he's managing it beautifully. This is actually better than he was managing it
No, don't.
in the chaos. Just, oh, unfortunately drags back. Lucky he hasn't cast the Hydras yet. Is he going to do it? Oh, this is tight. So nice of them to set it up in Act 4 and Act 5, knowing that it'd be challenging, that you just spawn exactly where your town portal goes. Alright, I think it's just going to go death strats. It's just going to lure him out and die. How fewer potions can he do it in? Is he going to have to go back and sell his stealth? Will he keep his stealth throughout this run? Nice positioning on the edge of the map, so he's not going to get pushed back. Bale's been kind and hasn't come in to do a lot of crit shots.
Come on, die.
Oh, come on.
Yes! Bitch!
Ah, so pumped. So pumped. Oh, you can tell that I've been watching a lot of Diablo runs, can't you? All right, there we go. There we have it. So, that was the run. I got to make my notes on it, don't I? Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next time for Indrek on his 107. And then we'll look Slimer, and then Indrek, and then Indrek, and then Slimer, then Indrek, then 327, then Indrek. We're so close to the end, folks. We're so close. All right, hope you had fun. That was a crazy run. See you next time.